Hey, you guys ever do that thing where you buy a house and then everything just sucks?
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm still in the midst of limbo, but in the midst, the books just keep raining, so I'm grateful they're actually making it to a porch where I currently reside, so that's a good thing. And I get to share them with you, so that's a double good thing, double rainbow. So today, what do I have to share with you? Well, a heart-shaped box. And I don't believe the box is heart-shaped in any sort of stretch of the imagination. It's pretty much a rectangular box. And in that box is a book that's also not anything that's heart-shaped. But the title is a Nirvana song of the book. Anyway, let's get to that. Let's just check in with the Magic Duff Bucket first. See what we have for me today. What do you have for me today, Magic Duff Bucket? Oh, a Guinness served on packing styrofoam, which makes sense when you collect books and then you move. So I'll pour this, and Heart-Shaped Box, I believe, is Joe Hill's first book. It came out when nobody knew he was Stephen King's son. He was trying to make a name for himself separate from the shadow of his dad. And of course, the jig is up. Everybody knows who he is now. But I remember when that book first came out, and it was Heart-Shaped Box, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It's a Nirvana tie-in. And that's the only connection I made, and I went to sleep on it, and I never read it. I still have never read a Joe Hill book apart from Horns. He's got quite the catalog out there. I have quite the few Joe Hill books. It's one of those things where I've got quite a number of Joe Hill signatures without even really trying, which is not a difficult thing to accomplish. The guy signs a lot. So this is Guinness. There are no shocks here. This is what we call a starter stout. You know what's fun is that when I was in Ireland, everybody was drinking either a Guinness or a Murphy's or some sort of Irish stout, but then you'd see the one in a while. One every 10 people was drinking a Miller Lite, acting like they were drinking an imported beer. Oh, I'm drinking a Miller Lite. When in fact, it's exactly the opposite here in the States. Everybody drinks that swill, and then a few snobs like me are like, I'm drinking the stout, and feeling entitled to some sort of recognition for such a move. But you're not here for that, you're here for the book, so let's get to the book. Dragon Lord, you're less a knife and more a sword. I just thought of that poem, and I feel it was years late. Like, I've had this channel since like 2017. I had this channel probably before I bought Strange Weather from Cemetery Dance. I still don't have Strange Weather from Cemetery Dance, but it's shipping from all the rumors. In the meantime, Brian James Freeman started his own company and has released 2 Joe Hill books, 20th Century Ghosts and Heart-Shaped Box. And here's Heart-Shaped Box. So, do you recall my Last House on Needless Street unboxing? There was the top layer of foam, and then the cardboard spacers to flush out the top. So I wonder what that's about. I wonder why that foam wasn't fitted to the book entirely, but not complaining, just wondering, just curious. Again, the 4 finger holes around, and the very cool slipcase. So let's just get in there. I might do the same thing I did with Last House on Needless Street and pull the whole works up and pop it out. Oh, okay. Okay, so, ooh. Very nice, and totally fits in with 20th Century Ghosts and Revival. It looks obviously different. It's a touch different than Last House on Needless Street. Pull the shrink wrap off of the slipcase. but it looks like the book is still shrink wrapped. That's interesting. Just do away with that. No die cut, just foil stamped, heart-shaped box, and then the book, which is shrink wrapped. So it's double shrink wrapped. Nice. This is beautiful. I love the spine hubs, Brian James Freeman. Love the spine hubs. I don't really even know why. You just do. You just have to. Ribbon page marker right there. Again, the most nerve-wracking part of any unboxing to me is this shrink wrap business. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm afraid I'm going to tear a page or something and overdo it. So, there's the book. Very nice. Oh, that's very, very nice. There's the Joe Hill. Rock on, heart-shaped box. Symbols on the spine. So once again, illustrated by Francois Villancourt. Of course, an exceptional job. I'd love it if that guitar actually existed with me. So it is signed by Matthew Clausen, Joe Hill, Josh Malerman, and Francois Villancourt. I totally forgot. Or did I even know Josh Malerman was signing this? Oh my God. Ah! That's awesome. That's awesome. Why didn't Beef Daddy know that? I should have known that. So the foreword is written by Josh Malerman. The Telltale Heart, an introduction by Joe Hill. Heart-shaped box, Joe Hill. The Lost First Chapter by Joe Hill. Jude Confronts Global Warming, a short story by Joe Hill. And then Traveling the Night Road with Joe Hill on heart-shaped box by Matthias Clausen. Lots of awesome bonusness. Lots of awesome bonusness. Did not know Josh Maler was signing. Sorry to steal your thunder, Joe Hill, but this has a Josh Malerman signature, and that is pretty stellar. So, of course, this is, I believe, a print run of 1500 or 1750. Yes, sorry, 1750. And of course, in that case, they are not hand numbered. It is just a gentleman's agreement between the Lividian Publications team and the customer base to understand that there are only 1750 copies in existence, and we respect that number. But I love the thick boards. I love the spine hubs. I love that curve right there. Very cool. I am very much looking forward to HSB, is what the cool kids call heart-shaped box, and reading it. Nice page design, very generous margins, etc. That looks like some sort of Marilyn Manson figure. I don't know what it figures into the story, but very cool, very cool. Love it. Happy to have it. Lividian, get on it. I have one more Lividian pre-order. That's the Robert McCammon set of books, King of Shadows, and then the paperbacks. So that is still hanging out there. I haven't seen anything else announced by Lividian. If you support Brian James Freeman's Patreon, you get first stab at these books. For example, Last House on Needless Street sold out in 17 minutes, but Beef Daddy had his copy secure. If you like that security, you should check out Go Jeff Your Shelf every Monday, where I give you these tips on how you can Jeff your shelf. And right now, my shelves are pretty scary. I see this background in the film, and I'm a little nervous. Really want these babies to be out breathing again, so I can look at their spiny spines and have them talk back to me. Just tell me, Jeff, it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. So get on Lividian, check it out. It's on my short list of approved publishers. It's a very short list. Gets shorter all the time, especially if you're Borderlands and you don't want me to buy that final slipcase. You could fall out of favor really quickly. So check it out and enjoy book collecting. The most dangerous thing about book collecting is paper cuts and going broke. So, but no matter what happens, whether you go broke or get paper cuts, stay frosty. Here's a rare photo of Couch Cat. We stole her from outside. We named her Cleo. She lives under and in the couch, and she doesn't like any of us. She likes Milo, but that's about it. She doesn't like any of us, and we're trying to decide, do we bring her to Tennessee with us? I don't know. I don't think so, but I only have one vote, and my vote goes right into a shredder.